Patient care for me is one of the most incredible, uplifting, heart opening things for me because my patients get well and I love to be a part of their healing journey. But we have to know that healing isn't just up and away, right? It's a little bit of a bumpy road along the way. And so I had a patient come in yesterday. I haven't seen her since early December. And she has been doing so good. She's lost 15 pounds. Her inflammation is down. Her face is no longer red. Her back pain is gone. She was just doing so great. And then I haven't seen her. And so she comes in, and guess what? She's gained 6 pounds. She's red in the face. She looks puffy. She looks irritable. And I can tell that the holidays kind of got to her, right? And so she says, I don't even know why I took a step back. And I'm like, really? I mean, how about holiday eating? How about that? And she's like, nope, I've been doing pretty good. I mean, I had a little bit of this or that right at Christmas. And I'm like, okay, how about stress? Most people have stress at holidays. Was it stress? And she's like, nope, I didn't have any stress. I have had a stress-free holiday. I'm like, okay, have you been eating good, or have you been eating out? Have you been eating conventional, or have you been eating organic? And just going through the questions of the reason why she feels like she took a step back. And she's like, no, none of that. I'm like, okay, well, what we know is that you were doing great, and then there was a change, and now you're not doing so great. And there has to be a reason why. So let's just hold that and hold space for that possibility. And she's like, yeah, I agree. There has to be a reason why. I'm like, great. So I get her on the table, balance her nervous system, reset her energetics, clear some subconscious interference. And she sits up and she says, you're right. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, well, I had a little piece of toffee that somebody brought me. Then I had a little piece of a cake somebody brought. Then I had one little slice of something else. It was gluten-free. And I'm like, right, it was gluten-free, but it still had sugar. It probably still had other things like inflammatory things in it, right? Like maybe she's sensitive to eggs and we just don't know that yet. We don't know, or dairy, or who knows what, right? Also, she had leaky gut we had been working on, and she took a step back from her protocol. And so her leaky gut is probably reestablishing itself. And so things, even the good stuff for her, could be causing an immune response in her body, right? It's the little things. This one little cookie, which I will do a whole conversation about. There's so much to talk about this one little cookie. This one little cookie. It's one little cookie. Why can't I just have one? Well, you can, but what you have to know is it's going to lead you down a path, and you have to choose whether or not you want to go down that path or a path of wellness. Because this, especially if you have blood sugar dysregulation and inflammation in your body, this one little cookie is going to lead to a whole bunch of choices down the road that is probably not going to lead you to your health. It's the little things.